Well, Putin the cat says stay warm this winter. I decided to try my kerosene heater out, and I got it stoked up. Not too much. It's an old manual one, but bam, these things are handy. That's why I kept it so long. And I've been decided to use it because one of my kerosene metal containers is, and of course, he's enjoying the heat. And it works well, because if you look, one of the kerosene metal containers I have has a very, very slight leak in it. So I want to use up the kerosene, and I'm going to coat the inside of it with red coat so there's no leak, and then I'll fill it up again. So I decided to use what was in the can, and I started using it last night a little bit. But if you turn it down, it's, well, maybe, I don't know if you could tell too much, but you turn it up, you get a serious flame out of this thing. Really picks up a hell of a lot, and it throws out a hell of a lot of heat. I don't know what the hell this thing is. I got it in Korea, actually, a long time ago when I was in the Marine Corps, and I decided to turn the heat off, and I says, let me just play around with this kerosene heater. And I'm surprised. I remember this thing working great in the GP tents out in whatever the hell places those were. I forgot. And if you look up here, it started out at 68 and 78 inside of, like, I don't know, probably very little bit. And so anyway, this is an awesome little idea. And sometimes people thinking about emergency heat in the winter because you got ice storms and things like that. I'm telling you, man, this is one of the best damn things to have, because if your power goes out and you want to depend on a generator, yeah, that's one thing, but the other problem is, say, you have to provide fuel for a generator anyway. This is like real old school stuff, because you even have a top here. I've never cooked on it or anything, but say, here you are and the lights are out. You got a little bit of light here, and you got plenty of heat coming out. Plus you got a stove top to cook on, which is fantastic. So you can cook your rice or your pasta or whatever the hell else you got out there, beans or whatever you have. So if you have an ice storm and electricity gets knocked out, these kind of kerosene heaters are freaking awesome. I'm surprised I forgot how much this thing threw out heat. And I decided to use it because I have a slight leak in my kerosene can outside, and I figure I'm going to use it up and fix it. Now, I'll show you it's a very, very slight leak. I'll show you what the hell I'm talking about. Yeah, this is the can I have. Actually, you can see it's very, very minor. You can see a little bit on the concrete there where it's and the leakage. But I'd rather use these kind of cans than the plastic ones, because they're much stronger. And what I'll do is I'll use a red coat or cream product after this is cleaned out with vinegar and stuff like that, baking soda, after I use up all the kerosene, and it's probably along that seam in the bottom where the leak is. So, actually, if you could find these kind of cans, these metal ones, you're better off with that. And actually, what you should do is coat them first with something like cream, Kreem, or red coat. And once they're coated, they'll never leak, because these are much, much safer cans than the plastic ones, in my opinion.